See if perhaps there's some idea there with your sitting that has a picture of how it should be. Sometimes it's subtle, our personal agenda of what we think meditation is, or how we think we should be. Take a moment to inquire if this is true for you. Perhaps you think the sitting should be more relaxed, or the breath a little easier. Allow this energy or personal agenda to be acknowledged. And in this acknowledgement, to dissolve a little, so that we come a little closer to allowing however it is to be okay and acknowledged without judgment. Allowing the place where the buttocks meet the cushion or the bench to be in your field of awareness. Opening to the sensations there of hardness, pressure. Are you there with it right now? Directly experiencing the sensations there where your buttocks are in contact with the cushion. Allowing them, giving them space. Opening to the place where the legs start to extend out. From the hip region, feeling especially the place where the knees and the lower legs, the calves, or perhaps just the feet are in contact with the ground. Opening to these sensations. Letting everything else go and allowing the mind to purely meet these sensations of hardness, pressure, vibration, perhaps tingling. Coming to meet ourselves purely, directly. Training our minds to be with ourselves right now by using the body as a way to come to connection. Opening to the whole region of the buttocks and the legs in a general comprehension, understanding, feeling this is the base of my sitting, allowing it to relax a little more into the support that the ground is giving. And now opening to the upper part of the body, allowing the back to be there as it is. There too might be hardness here, giving this space, perhaps heat. Perhaps there are areas that can't be felt. This too is fine, and openly acknowledging this. Allowing the back to live in your field of awareness. No judgment, no image of what is right or wrong, just the experience of life here in my back, in my shoulders, my arms and hands, do you know what it is you're experiencing now? Are you there for it? Opening up to the abdominal region. Being there for the sensations in the body, hardness, softness, vibration, tingling, pulling, however it's expressing itself. In the chest, in the neck and the head, giving it space and meeting it, receiving it clearly. Opening to the whole body now, sitting in a general comprehension. Allowing it, the whole body to sit. And in this space, in this allowing, open to the feeling of the breath. Wherever you connect with it most strongly. Let it be held in the context of the sitting. You don't have to grab it. It's there. Perhaps in the rising and falling of the abdominal region or chest. Perhaps it's the touch of the air around the nostrils and the upper lip. Wherever you feel it. Allowing the mind to settle here. No judgment. We're meeting ourselves, we're learning about ourselves. No right way or wrong way. We're opening to life as it breathes through our bodies. Allow yourself to come very close to the breath, to really feel it in its movement in your body. It might be hard or soft, like other parts of the body you experienced. It might be rough or smooth. Comfortable or uncomfortable. Tingling or rhythmic. Allowing the experience and being there to meet it. The mind will wander, no problem. Gently bring it back to the breath. You will have to do this returning many times. It's really okay to just keep returning back to the feelings that come from the breathing.
So, continuing the meditation instructions this morning. Remembering that meditation is a continual and ongoing interfacing with life. That it doesn't begin and end with our time here in the hall. It's an expression of an attitude that wants to learn and grow from life itself. When we have a learning attitude, we're open, receptive, and we meet the information with affection. because the information is telling us something about ourselves. And it's not hostile. It's helpful. So we come in, sit down, allowing our bodies to become relaxed. Owning our place on the earth. Where are we right now? Opening our senses to the world around ourselves. Hearing the birds sing. Feeling the warmth of the temperature or the coolness. Taking stock of where we are in this moment. Do we feel tired, restless, or settled? What areas of our body need to be relaxed? And so we scan that body for any areas of tension. Some of those areas may be in the eyes, the forehead, the jaw, the neck and shoulders, in our hands, in our abdomen. Softening our mind so that it is receptive and open, not ambitious or hard or striving, forceful. Alert and attentive, but settled back and accommodating. Meditation means noticing what is happening, making contact. So it's not at the conceptual level. It's not thinking. It's the experience of being alive. One of those experiences that is always with us is the experience of breath. And because we don't have to manufacture the breath, that it's something that is present at all times, we just make contact with it as a stabilizing sensation, as an anchor, as a way to focus the mind, to gather stability of mind. But it's not just in making contact. It's noticing what is happening at that point of contact. Seeing it. Inward seeing. Is it one object? Is it many objects? Does it stay the same? Or does it change? If another physical sensation pulls us away from our breath, predominates over the breath, such as tingling or itching, or pain, then to drop the breath, placing our full attention on that other physical sensation, noticing what's happening there, not waiting to get back to the breath, but that becomes the object of our meditation, the focus of our attention. If that subsides, then returning to the breath. If an emotion comes into our minds, or one of the forces of mind that Arinna spoke about last night, desire or aversion, sleepiness, restlessness, or doubt, or any emotion such as grief, depression, sadness, joy, contentment, happiness. Allowing that, the full range, to move as it moves, to tell us its story. We think we will be overwhelmed by emotions, but it is because we have an improper relationship with that. They won't overpower us. We need only give them space. It's only an emotion. What can it do to us? Anger is only anger. And in that affection, embracing whatever is, it becomes impotent. If a sound comes up, just listening to the raw quality of sound, not trying to identify that sound as a bird, or whether we like it or not, but just what it is. Making contact before thought. Being very simple. If many things are happening, just pick one of them and stay comfortably with that one thing. It may be just the breath. Always relaxed and open, allowing what is to be, and meeting that with a warm affection.
Find our minds wandering to plans, hopes and expectations for our departure and arrival back home. See if this is true for you. And if it is, allow yourself to acknowledge this, to come into relationship with it. See also what feelings are part of this, or part of your sitting right now. Allowing these two to be acknowledged. To be there. Notice whether the place that you're in feels pleasant or unpleasant. Or perhaps it's a mixture of both. Allowing this too to be acknowledged. Notice what happens when these spaces are acknowledged. Becoming conscious of the process we're in. Building relationship with ourselves, however it is. No judgment. No right or wrong. No good or bad. But rather learning, this is how it is for me right now. Aha. Yes, I feel it right here. Allowing an opening. Allowing the integration into wholeness. Creating that space of peace for ourselves by letting it be okay, however it is. Entrusting ourselves to this process, letting go of the control and knowing that we're in a very safe and healing process. Allowing ourselves to more fully relax into this understanding. Allowing the body to relax, surrendering into the support that the cushion or chair is giving. Allowing the muscles in the buttocks to release. In the thighs and the lower legs. Giving space for where it's hard and painful, allowing this too as part of the relaxation process. Giving up fighting. Allowing the upper body to rest into the support that the spine gives. Allow the head to rest into the support that the neck gives. No need to hold anywhere. It's already being held. Allowing the breath to breathe itself through the body. Allowing space for it in the nostrils and in the back of the throat. Allowing space for it in the upper chest region and in the stomach. Allowing space for the places where it's hard and contracted, giving this space as well. Let the breathing talk to you of its life through coolness or warmth, rising or falling, tingling or pressure. Can you open your being to hear it? Keeping relaxed but focused on the listening process into the breath and the body. Know where to go. But this moment of experience. continuing to allow the process. See if you're fighting the process or allowing it. Calling into being acceptance and allowing. Letting however it is touch us. Letting everything else go and surrendering into this moment of breath. Of pain, or discomfort. allowing yourself to come into relationship with this space. And allowing this acknowledgement to bring you back into connection a little more deeply with the breath and the sitting. Understanding that it is in acceptance of how it is that the healing and the wholeness of being can happen. Finally letting go of all expectations that it should be different than it is. Becoming a student and letting it be a teaching. There is nothing that is not a teaching for us in this moment. Each moment we have to give up. And give it space. In this way, the whole universe can come to us. If the mind has lost itself, see where it is. Come back into connection for these last few minutes. Allowing the connection to be free from reaction, just hardness or softness, pulling or expansion, and your awareness of it. Understanding this is what is happening, nothing else.
Thank you for listening. To learn how you can support the teachers and Dharma Seed, please visit dharmaseed.org/donate.